What the hell are you doing? Put that weapon down now.
0 for 600. You gotta aim a little lower.
Ain't gonna make a difference. It's close. Only thing that's gonna make a difference is whether I'm crazy or not.
The bullet failed to fire as expected, and the reason the man acted so fearlessly was to prove he had been set up as a former Special Forces soldier. He always swapped the firing pin in his sniper rifle with a shorter one. After maintenance, unless you measured with a ruler, no one could tell the two apart. This tiny detail alone was enough to prove the man wasn't the one who tried to kill the president. It turned out he was a retired Special Forces operative, recommended by a general to oversee security. During the president's speech halfway through, he suddenly sensed danger, right after he fled the scene. The general staged the entire setup, and the man was quickly taken as the main suspect, which led to the events we saw at the start. Meanwhile, he told his superior that all the evidence he uncovered during his investigation pointed straight at the general. Yet when faced with these charges, the general just laughed at a critical moment. A police officer stepped forward, holding a stack of photographs, and in those photos was clear proof of the general slaughtering civilians in Africa. But even with the evidence right there, the general stayed completely calm.
This is in the Horn of Africa. That's all hearsay.
The prosecutor was stunned as well, but this wasn't an international court. They had no way to punish the general, then under everyone's watch. The general arrogantly pushed the door open and walked out since there was no legal way to hold him accountable. The prosecutor came up with another plan.
And justice does not always prevail, even though sometimes that's exactly what's needed. Probably Swagger, you're free to go.
And the man instantly caught his meaning that night. The general met with the senator, excitedly retelling the events of the day. But right then, death had already arrived at their door. The general tried to escape, but one shot instantly ended his life. The senator dropped to the floor in fear. One of the guards quickly shut off the lights. He moved to check the window when their car suddenly blew apart. The man had already slipped underneath.
He's under the floor.
The guard began firing wildly into the ground. While the guard was still searching, the man silently crept to the entrance as he stepped in, like an angel of death. The team leader immediately begged for mercy.
Don't mean to kill me. It was them. It was them.
But even facing death, the senator still clung to a shred of hope. He flashed his identity as a U.S. senator trying to scare the man, but he was already marked on the man's list, and it was a fate he had brought on himself.